G'day and welcome to Jojo Moto. In today's video I'm going to show you an awesome Australian made product for dirt bikes. Alright, so we're in the shed here. It's the night before a huge weekend's ride. There's going to be hundreds of bikes, dust everywhere. It should be pretty fun. Anyway, I haven't changed my air filter, cleaned it and whatever for a long time, and you guys probably know I'm pretty bad with that, so I'm going to be doing that now. And Funnel Web Filters has kindly sent me out a filter to try for my bike. So what we're going to do is we're going to fit it up. I'll tell you all about it as we're fitting it up, all the features and things. Then we're going to do a bit of a review on it over the weekend, because as I said, it's going to be pretty dusty. We'll test it out, we'll see what it's about, and then at the end of the weekend we'll have a look at it and see what it's looking like. So it's time to get fitting. Thankfully they supply us with these cool little rubber gloves ready to go, so I'll keep my shirt nice and clean and all that. We'll rip it out, and like I said, I'll go over the features as we're installing this.
So, why choose a Funnel Web filter? Australian made, Funnel Web filters are conceived, designed, racetrack tested and are proudly manufactured in Australia.
Oh, that's nasty. So let's glove up. Little Australian made thing, love it, love it, love it.
The foam. Funnel Web's unique profile cut foam effectively doubles the filter's external surface area without increasing the overall size. The build. Funnel Web filters are built to last with a 3D profiled single porosity one-piece foam securely bonded to a tough and flexible filter seal.
Dang, that's nasty. Oh, that's a bad one. Sorry, KTM.
The seal. Most Funnel Web seals are constructed with moulded urethane bonded to foam for a lasting, precise fit on the filter support frame and the airbox.
Even stays for Jojo Moto's 2008 KTM EXC 300. Personalised. On the little card here it does say to ensure the filter is properly oiled before installing, and it gives you a little QR code to scan as well. So just going to use a little bit of the Penrite foam filter oil, the spray on stuff, just to give it a quick little touch up. This you can get from any of your super cheap stores. Ready to go in. Just make sure we've got the tight curve. Alright, so now that the Funnel Web filter is installed, it's time to go and rip it up and get it all dusty.
Cutting it up.
We are back in the shed after 2 days of crazy dusty riding. If you don't believe me, check out the picture of after day 1 and then after day 2 of my face. It was just amazingly dusty. But anyway, it's time to check out how the Funnel Web air filter went. Now, with my air filters, as I said before, I don't really change them too regularly, so this will be an interesting test after 2 days of really, really dusty riding to see if it really has an effect. As far as I know, an air filter is an air filter, but we'll tuck into the airbox here and see what we can find. Definitely dusty. Okay, so it's definitely, pretty dusty, but I tell you what, the special pyramid pattern seems to work. Like, I don't know, it seems to be a little bit cleaner than what I'm used to seeing after a couple of days in the dust. So overall, I reckon that's looking pretty good. I don't even know if I really need to change that out. What do you guys reckon? It's pretty clean, huh? I guess the only other thing to check now is to pull a filter off, see the other side of it, and make sure no dirt's getting through. Let's pull this off. Let's check it out. Right, so here's the other side of the filter here, and it's looking schmick and clean. Absolutely no dirt ingress at all. Obviously none around the seal there as well. I had a really nice seal all the way around, perfect, no worries at all. Just have a little look in the airbox, so bit of grease and residual oil around the outside there, but yeah, no dirt ingress at all, obviously. Well, I'd have to say that's a win on the Funnelweb air filter. It seems to work really well. I thought an air filter is an air filter, but the two main things for me, if it's going to make 2 times the service intervals, you don't have to change it sort of half as much and clean and refresh it ready for the next one. And the other thing is, it's an Australian made product. What more can you want from a product, to be Australian made in this day and age? I think that's absolutely fantastic. So would I recommend this to other people? Yeah, sure. It's a great air filter. It works really well. Just make sure you read the website on where it says how to fit it and how to oil it and do all the bits and pieces that you need to, because there are a few little specific bits of instructions there. So yeah, I give this one a big old thumbs up for this air filter. It's definitely a great filter. So thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Make sure you drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about the air filter. Would you use one? Do you use one already? I'd love to hear that one in the comments for sure. Share it with all your friends. Let them know about the Funnelweb air filters. I'm sure they'd love to hear about them as well. Give it a big old thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Even if you didn't, just give it a thumbs up anyway. That'd be great. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell. Yeah, so I guess I'll see you on the next video. Ew. Funnelweb air filter. Cool. I reckon that's good. I'm going to leave that on there. I think there's any need to change. I was going to change it for the ride this weekend, but you're still looking pretty fresh to me. Must have been because I was riding so fast and out in front all weekend, hey? Yeah, right. Alright, so we're back now for a bit of an embarrassing segment, the long-term review. Why is it embarrassing? Because it's long-term in the way that this Funnelweb air filter has been in the bike for a very, very long time, and I'm embarrassed to say how long that I have been without cleaning the air filter on this bike. This is supposed to be my pride and joy, my baby, my everything, and she doesn't really get treated like that. The air filter has been in the bike for over a year. It has been in there for 13 months in total, with rides every, second or third weekend, I guess, over the last year. Not good on my part, that's for sure. But anyway, it'll give you a good, view of what this Funnelweb filter can do. So we're going to get into the airbox here. We're going to pull out the filter and check it over and actually clean it and ready to ride for next weekend. So let's get into it now. I've never been one of those clean your filter every single ride kind of people, but it was every second or third ride, maybe sort of once a month or something. This has just got out of hand. It's terrible. It's bad. It's definitely bad. Is it terrible? I don't know. Well, here it is. 1 year and 1 month on the bike. Terrible, I know. But is it that dirty? Yeah, it's pretty dirty. It wouldn't be sucking in any dirt into the engine, but I'll be definitely restricting it and clogging it up, that's for sure. Anyway, let's get it off and take a look at it. That is horrid. Like, really bad. really bad. That is terrible. So while we're cleaning this, we're going to thank one of our other supporters, Super Cheap Auto and Penrite Oils, for their cleaning products and things. It's time to use our air filter cleaning system, which you guys can check out in a video if I can link the card up there somewhere, to get this looking spotless again. I reckon I could make a garden bed from the amount of dirt that's coming out of this. I think I've got half the soil from Imbil Kenilworth, and an Amamore just in this one filter. Wow, did that come out clean or what? I love this cleaning system. You can just use it over and over again. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. So we're going to finish washing this off really well and re-oil it and get it back in the bike. So the filter got fully dried and fully clean, then oiled it back up again, some grease around the rim of it, put the cage back in and refitted it to the bike. Lost video files of all that stuff, but anyway, we got it back in the bike, so let's check it out in there. Alright, so she's back in the bike, all set and all clean and looking lovely. So we are good to go again. So with that, it's all back in and ready to run and ready to not need to clean it for another year. No, just kidding. I will definitely be cleaning it a lot more regularly, I hope. Every day is maintenance day when you own a KTM. Anyway, let's get it started. Good to ride. Thank you guys so much for sticking around for the extra long-term review. Hope you guys enjoyed it. The bike is now ready to ride again, so yeah, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. See you later. Let's go ride.